Hello and welcome again to my course about fixed income analysis. My name is Rodolfo Vanzini and I have over 20 years of experience designing training for banks, wealth management firms and brokers. At the University of Siena, Italy, I taught analysis of financial data of bank financial statements using R and Excel. As a corporate trainer, I specialize in quantitative methods, economics, derivatives, equity investments, portfolio management, and fixed income investments. In the following sections, we'll cover a number of different topics, from the very basics of what bonds are up to more advanced topics like convexity adjustments. But before giving you an overview of these topics, which we'll see in the next lesson, let me tell you that loans and bonds, or fixed income instruments more in general, are a very common source of funding for corporations, for governments, and non-profit issuers. Bonds, which are the topic of this course, are more standardized financial instruments versus loans, held by many, if not almost all investors, like mutual and pension funds, banks, insurance companies, hedge funds, and ETFs. Bonds like treasuries, gilts, German bunds, Italian BTPs, the Japanese JGBs, or perhaps like the ones issued by car manufacturers like Tesla or BMW, technology companies like Apple or Microsoft, or multilateral development banks like the World Bank or the Asian Development Bank, are ubiquitous assets in the portfolios of all kinds of investors. This course is for you if you're an undergraduate student looking to brush up some preliminary concepts, if you're a graduate preparing for the CFA or any other analogous professional certification, or simply if you're a curious-minded person who wants to learn new stuff, or simply get a deeper knowledge of a specific subject. This course is for you if, like me, you think knowledge matters. In this course, you're going to learn some of the most important features regarding fixed income securities, like the type of issuers that use bonds to finance their activities, the kind of coupons, their frequencies, the most commonly used yield measures, what a yield curve is, and what duration and convexity are, as well as the difference between spot, par, and forward rates. In the next lessons, I'm going to demonstrate some concepts, ideas, tools, and methods using a spreadsheet. Make a note to yourselves that you'll see my installation of Microsoft Excel on my Mac, whose locale is set to United Kingdom. So, you'll see the point as decimal separator, the comma as thousand separator, and dates will be expressed as date, month, year. Throughout the course, you will receive comprehensive reading notes. These notes will provide both a concise summary and a detailed explanation of the content covered in our video lectures and the Excel spreadsheets we will use together. These materials are designed to reinforce your understanding and ensure you can follow along with the practical applications discussed in the class. Additionally, you will be presented with a series of practice questions. These questions are carefully designed to test your grasp of the material and provide you with the opportunity to apply the concepts you have learned. I highly recommend attempting to answer these questions, as practice is a crucial component of the learning process. Moreover, at the end of each learning sections, I'll give you some exercises and I will ask you to carry out some tasks. Engaging with these practice activities will help solidify your knowledge, improve your problem-solving skills, and enhance your overall mastery of fixed income analysis. By actively participating and making use of these resources, you will be better prepared to succeed in the course and apply the skills you acquire in the real-world scenarios. Let me give you a deeper preview of what you're going to see in the next lessons. This course offers a thorough introduction to the essential components of fixed income securities, emphasizing the balance between return and risk, as demonstrated by the yield to maturity and the duration measures. The initial modules provide an overview of the fixed income markets, outlining the various types of traded securities, the entities issuing bonds for financing purposes, and the diverse cash flow structures of bonds, including bullet bonds, zero-coupon bonds, and floating-rate bonds. Beside the introductory module containing the 2 lessons about the main features and the markets for fixed income securities, the main content, the core content, the main instructional section of the course is divided into about 20 lessons, organized in 4 key learning units or sections with their practice activities. In fixed income valuation, you will learn to apply discounted cash flow analysis for bond pricing, understand and calculate yield to maturity and different quotation conventions, explore the concepts of flat and full prices, examine how maturity, coupon, yield, and convexity affect bond prices or yields. In yield and yield spread measures, you will calculate effective annual rates to account for varying payment frequencies. Understand the various yield measures for bonds with callable options. Study credit spread, G-spread, I-spread, Z-spread or Z-spread, and yield spreads for floating rate bonds. In yield curve, spot, par, and forward rates, you will comprehend the yield curve and its components, spot, par, and forward rates. Learn pricing techniques using these rates and understand the corresponding curves. In interest rate risk and return, you will analyze a bond's sources of return and the relationship between holding period and interest rate risk. Understand different duration measures, including Macaulay modified and money duration, as well as the price value of a basis point. Learn about bond convexity, and more importantly, how to estimate price changes using both modified duration and convexity. For you to successfully follow this course on fixed income analysis, ensure you meet the following prerequisites and have the required materials. Prerequisite knowledge. 1. You have the basic understanding of financial concepts. Familiarity with fundamental financial principles such as the time value of money, interest rates, and basic bond terminology, though these will be explained. Familiarity only with the concepts is a plus. 2. You have some basic Excel skills, including entering and editing formulas, using basic functions and tools like sum, average, and financial functions like PV and FV, though these will be explained. Creating and interpreting simple charts and graphs, understanding cell referencing and basic spreadsheet navigation. The required materials are 1. Microsoft Excel. Ensure you have access to Microsoft Excel, as it will be used extensively for calculations, modeling, and data analysis throughout the course. The recommended materials not required are a financial calculator. While not mandatory, a financial calculator such as the Texas Instruments BA2 Plus or HP 12C can be helpful for performing quickly and also efficiently simple financial calculations. Pencil and paper for taking notes, sketching out problems, and performing manual calculations when needed. Additional software, any financial analysis or bond valuation software like the Bloomberg Terminal that you are comfortable with can complement your learning experience, although Excel will be the exclusive tool used in the course. You don't need any knowledge or previous experience using R or Python, though these are widely used by financial analysts all over the world. Before moving on to our next lesson, review your technical setup. Ensure that your computer meets the necessary requirements to run Excel smoothly. Install any relevant updates or plugins for Excel. By meeting these prerequisites and having the necessary materials, you will be well prepared to engage with the course content and gain a solid understanding of fixed income analysis. Now, let's dive into the world of fixed income analysis.